Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for water signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weekend of February 8th through the 10th, 2019. So water signs, that's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So let's see what's happening with you guys. Okay, central issue, I have the Three of Swords, Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords, King of Cups, Knight of Swords. All right, so it's looking like immediately I felt like somebody was leaving somebody for another. I don't know if it's you or if this is somebody, like if you're in a relationship, like they're leaving to be with somebody else. Someone is in love with someone from their past. Could have been from childhood, college. It could be an ex, but it also doesn't have to be. It could be anybody that you have some sort of history with. Also, I see some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sag, or air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I'm also seeing betrayal. Somebody is sneaking off and doing something, or sneaking off to be with another person. Someone may have gotten caught and that's why things ended. Someone might have asked for the truth and somebody told you what you didn't want to hear. If you're not in a relationship, overall, this is someone hurting your feelings, maybe your friends, maybe someone says something about your physical appearance that hurts your feelings, even if it was unintentional. I've also seen this in a work situation, like your customer said something hurtful to you, like, oh, it's the worst customer service, or you don't know what you're doing. I don't know, like someone could say something that hurts you. Now, also job related, some of you may have decided to leave your job, especially if you want to pursue your own thing, or if you want to return to something that you're more familiar with. Like maybe you're used to working in customer service, but you've been working in sales and you're like, I don't like sales. I'm going to go back to doing just customer service. So whatever the case, looks like there's some sort of ending or separation this weekend. Or it could be a situation where your friend betrayed you some type of way. I feel too like for a lot of you, this might have to do with some sort of love affair. I feel like someone too didn't have the courage to say that they didn't want to be together anymore. So instead of, being honest, they're going behind your back, or you could be going behind someone's back. Now, also what I'm seeing is that an ex is trying to come back for some of you, and they're wanting forgiveness, but you don't trust them. I feel like this ex is apologizing for something that they did. Maybe they did something deceitful. They're trying to bring you flowers, or they're trying to do anything, or maybe they even want makeup sex, just whatever the case. There's something going on, and I feel like you might call this person out, though. Like, no, I see right through you, or no, you hurt me. I've made a decision I no longer want to be involved with you. Or maybe this is being told to you. Maybe you're the one that did something and you're wanting forgiveness, but they have already decided to move on, or not wanting to have anything to do with you. This also could be some sort of messy situation where somebody is another person's rebound. It's almost like they broke up. Like the minute you guys broke up, they ran right into the arms of someone from their past. And it's kind of like just an excuse. It's like they wanted to do that anyway. But they're running right back to this person from their past. I'm definitely getting like ex energy. I know some of you just really hate hearing about your ex, but unfortunately, if your ex is still not ready to let go, or if your ex is still around you some type of way, they still show up in your reading. So let me clarify the Three of Swords here. I'm getting a lot of strong backstabbing energy too. It could even be something just like flirtation behind your back, but to you that's like it's ultimate betrayal. You're like affair is an affair. And even if these people have not been together, you know, it's like, you still cheated. Yeah, it's something in regards to a fire sign. I want to say either an air sign came in between you and someone, or a fire sign came in between you and somebody. I'm also seeing this as maybe receiving some sort of news that you were unexpected, that you weren't expecting, and this news comes at a shock or a surprise here. I'm also getting a situation where like someone tried to break up the right way with honesty, but the other person didn't want to listen. So now because someone is unwilling to let you go, you've just decided to, you know, cheat. And so what if you get caught because you tried to tell them anyway? So even if you're not the cheater, maybe this is what they have done because they tried to explain it to you, you wouldn't listen. So they were like, they just boldly started cheating in front of you, or did something to intentionally get caught because somebody wouldn't let go. I am seeing for some of you, you're having some sort of clarity or realization about someone not being who you thought they were. Spiritually, I'm seeing too, like you just going through some sort of shedding of the ego here. Like this, something so painful happens that it shakes you to the core, and you're forever changed by you know, this situation where you're no longer the same. Like you feel like you've been traumatized, almost like witnessing a murder, and that just like completely changes your outlook on life forever. And I don't know why I felt the need to use such a gruesome example, but maybe that did happen to somebody, you know, as a child. You know, you witnessed something horrible, and it just, you shut down after that. You just didn't view people as trustworthy anymore. You didn't view the world the same anymore. So something changed you. Something that you experienced, some sort of pain that you went through or are going through has changed you forever. Let me also look into the Ten of Swords. For some of you, this is like the last straw. Maybe at one point you were trying to work things out with somebody. But they ended up breaking their promise again, or breaking a vow. They did exactly what they promised they would never do, and you were like, that's the last straw. So there's going to be a new you, you know, rising up from the ashes here. I'm also seeing someone who wants revenge. Like you want to purposely hurt someone or purposely be seen with someone. So like you could post up a picture on the social media with you being with somebody else, or maybe that has happened to you. But I feel like someone is intentionally trying to hurt the other person because they've been hurt. I mean, you can apply that. It doesn't have to be a love interest. You can apply that to, you know, your parents or a family member. Somebody could have let you down. Someone could have taken advantage of you. Somebody said it was the last straw. And I'm also getting like the energy of someone kind of saying this is my worst nightmare, or, you know, this is just what I imagined. You might be getting over emotional about something. Again, I'm seeing something about maybe childhood trauma. And I'm also getting something in regards to somebody messing around with somebody much younger. Others of you, again, this is about leaving a job to pursue your career, your desires, even if you don't know exactly what it is that you want to do. It's like you could only take so much at that job, and so you decide to leave and take a risk, even though you know that you're going to be struggling financially for a little bit until your business is established. And of course, this is probably for some of you that already have been, who's already started on your side business, or, you know, but you're going full out self-employed. This is the first time you're doing something strictly depending on your what do you call it? Your career, your, God, I don't know why everything is like slipping out of my mind. But you know what I'm saying. This is like your first attempt at being an entrepreneur, basically. I'm also getting someone who is a Lord of the Rings fan. Someone is like so into that movie that they might even go to Comic-Con and dress up. Okay, so Seven of Swords clarified by the Two of Cups. So someone is doing something behind the other person's back. And now it's like somebody is becoming single briefly. but going right into another relationship. So it's like getting involved with a rebound. Someone hoped this would happen. I hoped I would get caught. I hoped this and that would happen. Somebody's happy and pleased because their plan worked out just like they wanted. Somebody knew what they were doing. Somebody planned this all along. And I'm also seeing for some of you, you might be involved with someone who is at a distance. All right. And yeah, that is basically all that I'm getting for water. I just feel that, you know, there has been some sort of deception. Someone wanted to get caught. Some people are, you know, two people are glad that something is over because now they can be together. And I'm just kind of overall getting someone, you know, walking out of one relationship and right into another one. Yeah, I mean, that's all I'm able to pick up from here. I know some of you are like, how come the water sign reading is shorter? I don't know why, but this is basically all that I'm channeling here. So, I mean, I hope it still helps or resonates, even if the videos don't come out to be as long. And it is free. I'm gonna need y'all to stop complaining. But, seriously though, I hope it did help. Make sure to leave your comments, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and many blessings to you.